Hi there, Pisces. This is Kim here to do your reading. This reading's for your next 48 hours. And I am going to be channeling messages tonight. About said, yeah, it kind of is tonight, actually. So I'll get messages from whoever we pick from this deck. This is the Modern Goddess deck, and I've never done it like this, but I thought it would be fun if we just went ahead, see who popped out, what goddess that we would like to have channel and come in for your messages today. So that's how we're going to do it. And as always, your angels are invited and your spirit guides, but we're going to specifically ask for whoever comes out in this deck. What goddess wants to help Pisces? What goddess wants to help Pisces? Athena. Oh my goodness, you got a strong one. All right. Athena. Love that. And you see her shield by her side. Let's look up Athena first before we bring her in. Okay. So this is about strategy. The symbol are the cogs of a wheel, the owl, the Gorgon's head, and the Spartan helmet. Like what's on her earrings there. I don't know if you can see that. Those are cute. The affirmation is, I go after what I want with a clear mind and an intelligent plan. So Athena here is the Greek goddess of war, strategy, and wisdom. She is one of the 12 Olympian gods of the Greek pantheon and a virgin goddess. She sprung to life fully grown and armed. She sprung to life fully grown and armed. She won the right to be a patron and protector of Athens city in competition from her father, who is Zeus. She often takes the form of an owl to observe the actions of her people. Although Athena is a warrior goddess, she always engaged her intellect and never let her fierceness override her wisdom. So it's time to put like experience, wisdom, and intellect here for good use and move forward, and embrace your inner warrior by working out or joining possibly even a self-defense class, energetically protecting yourself before a stressful situation, or play strategy games such as chess to exercise your mind. Whew. Okay. So Athena, we ask that you come in and give us messages for Pisces, please. Messages for Pisces. Okay. Messages for Pisces. This is the Power to Surrender deck. Oh, I want to force it. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that may come through to guide you. That is when the strategy or a plan might not be as well thought out using the mind, but using the heart and your intuition, tapping into that, being ready for some kind of challenge, but being protected. So being protected and ready for really whatever this is. Your heart will lead the way. Your heart will give you the answers. And that way, it's like little miracles can appear for you too, that aren't things that we can really think out. It's just things that we have faith and love and trust. So like this. Whoa. Okay. Surrender to your inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness. So it could feel like everything is a kind of like a battle. And I guess this is just saying, definitely get that, you know, inner peace going so that when you do confront something, you don't make it harder than it already is. Don't make something harder than it is. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. And when worries arise, breathe them in and out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Surrender your addictions. Wow. Well, so you have the ability to face a really hard battle with addictions and our own demons here. It says whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. That will bring more inner peace, and in time will release the anxiety. The anxiety won't be as bad as it was once we surrender our addictions. Okay. All right, what else? What does Athena have to say for Pisces? For Pisces. And these I don't do reversals, by the way. This is the Moon Oracle. Well, we have Lilith coming out too. Okay, Black Moon, Earth, Dormant, Economy, and Palace. Palace is a really good card. So, this is about a great achievement. This is also about some kind of like addiction or vice being your block. It is what stops you from seeing the light, like so to speak. And the 8 Black Moon of Earth here with the economy is really just a reflection too of what's going on with us. So surrendering your addictions is going to remove a block. It's going to open up and cure things. It's going to cure a lot of things. Okay, let's see. So Lilith, I know the story of Lilith. I don't know how this book wants to give a story of Lilith, but it says take control of this situation. Yeah. Lilith assumed the queenship of the demons. In some versions, she's a sort of Samael. As the queen of demons, she was always said to be in, well, she was in medieval mysticism and demonology. She is the first independent feminine spirit here emerging. Yeah. Says the image of a rebellious woman demanding equality was too uncomfortable for early male-dominated society. And therefore, they plunged Lilith into the depths of demonhood and labeled her a bad woman. She was also somebody who was very free, independent, and creative spirit. This is to survive against all odds. That's what this card really means. Is Lilith survived, out of all odds here. The Black Goddess role, she's the first to participate in the death and rebirth cycle. Yeah. Seek a challenge that's worthy of your power. That's really good. So seek a challenge. Yeah, seek a challenge that's worthy of your power. So I feel like this is really saying don't play it small. Like you came here to dominate. Don't play it small here. Yeah. Clean away your accumulated rubbish of life so that you can see, and everyone else can see also in your greatness here instead of just labeling a situation or a person. This is where actually, even with the labels or with judgment, this is where Lilith found her strength and ability to turn something that was like that hard, challenging, judgmental, judgy, like feeling all of those emotions and seeing what's reflecting in the world is very overwhelming. But this is a chance for you to take control of something great here. And then 3 Palace makes me feel like it's taking control of something with this Empress energy. So let's look at the Mansion 3. Generous indulgence. Yeah, pleasure-loving Jupiter. So watch out with being a little too generous here, because this is like being capable. Just be careful. You don't want somebody to take advantage or exploit your advantage. So even though we have a ton of grapes to eat, we might not want to eat them in front of somebody if they don't have any grapes. I think that's really what it's saying, I think. All right. This fight is more about perception, but there's something about this surrendering this addiction, because that is holding on to many of the problems that can be let go. Like that is what's causing some of these problems. Okay, let's get some tarot now and see what Athena has to say with the tarot for our Pisces. For our Pisces. What message do you have for Pisces? Okay, what message do you have for Pisces? Ooh, 3 of Wands. Set your sights high on expansion and getting really creative. And like I said, turning something that is dark and judgmental and harsh and challenging, turn that into something beautiful, because you can. It's going to be part of your acclaim, your success story. It's going to be part of it. So get ready, because your ships are coming in. If you have asked for certain spiritual talents, those are coming too, because it feels like somebody has asked for their gifts, their spiritual gifts, to either come out or be more pronounced or more in tune with them. That's another part of removing any kind of filters that's trying to come in. Knight of Wands. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this might be worry because of, well, for one thing, sometimes this is about people moving very fast, and so we have to be really cautious that we're not going to make any kind of careless mistake or reckless or wild mistake. But this Knight of Wands is, it's ready. It's ready to move passionately towards whatever it is here that you're envisioning for yourself. It could be a Sagittarius energy. It could be like an energy of somebody wanting to go passionately towards you. Or maybe you wanting to go passionately towards someone else. And there's Leo's strength energy. Knight of Wands. And the strength. So the strength here, of course, with Athena is she embodies strength, right? But also confidence and self-esteem. And I'm going to say it again, like despite the filters or the things going on, your confidence, your acceptance of who you are, your acceptance of everything, it helps. It builds your self-esteem. And this is you should have strength and confidence and belief in yourself here, because that's definitely what this is about. Having confidence in yourself to know that you can really overcome anything. Some of you be on the lookout for your soulmate energy and making a big move. Some of you are getting out of a commitment, going towards another commitment. There's some kind of divine partnership here too. There's a divine partnership waiting to be fulfilled. Divine partnership. There's also a real love connection, and it may just be, you know, that somebody is here on your path for you, for your purpose on your path, so that they can help. Or this might be, you know, soulmate energy here. So we have to think more on the positive, less on the mistakes, regrets, and worries, and more on the positive, thinking more on the positive. The Queen of Swords, interesting that it feels like she's a challenge moving forward and focusing on her own truth, so that the mirror that she holds up starts to reflect accurately how she feels inside. So this is working, definitely working on yourself, and being really decisive about how to move forward. Like I said, Five of Cups is kind of like clinging on to something that you may be disappointed about or have regrets. What else? The Hangman. Some waiting. A waiting period. The Hanged Man. Getting a different perspective from this view. I'm looking at those waves. It's neat how the ocean waves are like the same color as her hair there. That's really pretty. So what do we do when we're waiting, or we feel like there's a wait period? We write down our goals. We decide tactics, make a plan, take really good care of ourselves. Because of now understanding that loving yourself and the reflection type issue, this is a time to pamper yourself, love yourself more and more every day. Ace of Wands. So there's something new that's wanting to come in. Something new. The Lovers in reverse. So really getting past any past judgments or any past relationships possibly, and focusing on you. Wow. Definitely know that you have the Palace connecting with Lilith and the Queen of Cups. Goodness, you have the ability to receive so much right now. With the Five of Pentacles, you can have your heaven on earth. It's truly saying that. And when you go, you know, when you get through the fight, you'll help inspire others on how to fight themselves and conquer, because that Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So if you ever felt like an outsider, like you weren't appreciated or looked at, or if your financial problems were too overwhelming, you're getting rid of that by dealing with these issues too. So we could have Aries, you could have Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer showing up, Virgo, Libra, and Taurus. Yeah, you're reinventing yourself. You're completely reinventing yourself here, Pisces. The Warrior. The Warrior using wisdom too. Wisdom and past experience. And there's the Lovers in reverse. Another message with the Lovers in reverse. And the Star. Let go of disappointment. Let go of the past things, that either the disappointment from past things or disappointment in how something is, and be more optimistic. Have a more optimistic view, so that you're attracting that optimism back to you. And that's what I've got for you guys. Four of Cups is on the bottom. So do your meditation work too, and you can connect with really anyone that you ask to connect with. All right. And that's what I've got for you. Lovely, lovely Pisces. Thanks for joining me, guys. It looks like after this waiting period, it's a chance for you to really see who you are. And the queens are like just open to receiving as much love as possible. That's what I've got for you, Pisces. Send you love and light.